So before the video starts, I want y'all to know what a hypocrite looks like. In my first video game bracket video, I was criticizing IGN for not having their results ready until September 29th. Well, here I am on that exact same day who just pulled an all-nighter to get this video fully edited. I literally haven't even slept yet. So looks like I'm no better than IGN. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, I won't lie, I filmed quite a few videos today, but let's get one more out the way. Greatest video games of all time bracket. We got through a pretty good majority, or actually we got through the whole thing last time, but now we're gonna start eliminating between the winners now. So I know I made a lot of critical decisions last time, but this time will be no different. I'm letting you know now. These are my opinions, and again, feel free to leave them in the comments, but this is part 2, so the winner will be revealed in this video. We're doing the whole rest of this now, so without further ado, let's just get into this. All right, so bouncing back off where we left off last time, we got Red Dead Redemption versus GTA San Andreas. You know a company's great when the only games they have to compare themselves against as far as greats go is their own games. Rockstar, they be killing it. I know they're not really looked at in high regards right now after re-releasing GTA. Again, a little too many times, but you gotta give them credit where it's due, or at least their old games, because they're pretty fire. And even GTA 5's fire. I just wish they would, you know, take a chill pill with that game. We've had the same GTA for almost 10 years now. Like, that's not even exaggerating. The game came out in 2013. I'm giving it to San Andreas because it's GTA, but Red Dead's a close second, but I can't give it to it because I haven't played it. We got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic versus Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna give it to Fallout New Vegas because it's I'm gonna keep saying because it's whatever game I'm giving it the winner to. Giving it to Fallout New Vegas because I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic, but it is getting a remake soon, so I will have a chance to try that. And hey, this might convert to a gaming channel someday, so stay tuned. And you know, we're gonna give these games a try. But Fallout New Vegas is a classic. That's not to say Knights of the Old Republic isn't, but I hold that game in much higher regards than a game that I haven't played before. So we got Fortnite versus Burnout 3. Man, listen. For the same reason that I picked Fortnite over the last game, I'm gonna have to pick Fortnite over Burnout 3 because I played Fortnite, but I haven't played Burnout. I'd have to be lying to myself to want to give Burnout 3 instead of Fortnite because I have no idea what Burnout 3 is about. I don't, so I'm sorry. I know this is gonna get a lot of flack because I picked Fortnite, and I'm sure Burnout 3 is a great game, but I know nothing about it, so I can't lie to myself here or to y'all and pick Burnout 3 when I know nothing about it. Again, not to say that Fortnite's a good game or anything, but because it's a game that I actually know about. Call of Duty 4 versus Journey, that's a very weird comparison to make, isn't it? Those are so different games. I'm gonna have to give it to COD 4 though, because I mean, it's like a staple in the COD franchise. It's like a blueprint for one of the greatest games.
Stop the cap.
Or the greatest COD games of all time. I gotta give it to COD 4, you know? Journey is by no means a bad game. If it had its own little franchise going, I feel like it'd be a lot more comparable, but it doesn't. It's a standalone game. So I'm giving it to COD 4. The Sims 3 versus God of War. We got Assassin's Creed Black Flag versus Skyrim. Do I even need to explain myself? Skyrim. Sorry. Overwatch versus Minecraft. My 2 most played games on PlayStation so far. But the difference between Overwatch and Minecraft, I can play Overwatch solo, but with Minecraft, I prefer to play with my friends. So this is a very hard decision. And on top of that, I have way more hours put into Overwatch than I do Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. And it's probably by the hundreds. Dang. This is probably gonna be the hardest one. Overwatch or Minecraft? I'm gonna have to give it to... I'm gonna give it to Overwatch. No, Minecraft. Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! Nah. This is too hard, yo.
2 hours later.
I'm gonna give it to Overwatch, man. I'm done. I'm moving on. I have too many hours invested into that over Minecraft to give it to Minecraft. Overwatch can get stale though. No. I'm picking Overwatch. It's my final decision. Moving on. Witcher 3 versus Doom. I'm gonna give it to The Witcher 3, but just barely. Smash Bros. Ultimate versus The Last of Us. If we're talking story, obviously I'll give it to The Last of Us. Even part 2, I love part 2 as well. We're talking gameplay, I'll give it to Smash Bros. Ultimate. But these are the best video games of all time, so you know, I feel like gameplay holds a slight edge over story, in my opinion. I'm gonna have to give it to Smash Bros. Because, you know, it's just that game, man. It gets everybody together and, you know, it pumps you up. So I'm gonna have to give it to Smash Bros. The only game I'd ever be willing to buy a Nintendo Switch for. Halo 2 versus GTA 5. I'm mad at Rockstar right now, man. I'm gonna be petty and say Halo 2 just because I'm mad at Rockstar right now. After their whole GTA 5 fiasco of re-releasing it, and then the trailer looked no different than the normal PS4 version. Nah, I can't pick GTA 5. I'm mad at Rockstar right now. Pokemon Yellow versus Batman Arkham City. I know I said I was gonna fanboy Pokemon Yellow to the end, but Batman Arkham City is too good of a game for me to pick it over Pokemon Yellow, man. The nostalgia factor ends here. Arkham City, man. Shadow of the Colossus versus Half-Life 2. Two games of which I have never played. So, I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Half-Life because it's Half-Life. Apex versus Animal Crossing. I'm gonna give it to Apex because I played it way more. We got Bloodborne versus Tetris. Tetris is a great game, it's a classic, and the theme is very nostalgic, but I'm gonna have to give it to Bloodborne because, oh, man, Bloodborne is a great game. If I didn't recommend it last video, I recommend it now. If I did recommend it last video, I recommend it again because that's just how good it is. Metroid Prime versus Persona 5. I'm gonna have to give it to Persona 5 again. Not because I know much about it, but because I'll pick it over Metroid Prime. The reason I'm picking it is because anime. How about that? RE4 versus Breath of the Wild. Not the biggest Zelda fan, so RE4. And the gap is closing. We got GTA San Andreas versus Fallout New Vegas. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to give it to San Andreas again. I'm still mad at Rockstar, but this is one of the older titles. It's just when I see GTA 5 that I get a little triggered. Fortnite versus Call of Duty 4. All right, to all the Fortnite haters out there, you're getting your justice because I'm picking COD 4, obviously. I'm picking COD 4 over Fortnite because COD 4 is leagues ahead of Fortnite. Come on. We got God of War versus Skyrim. Ooh, this is getting intense. But if you remember what I said in my last video, I'm not the biggest Skyrim fan. And again, one day I might grow to appreciate it, but right now, that day is not today. I don't understand the full hype behind it yet, but it's probably because I came to it late. So I'm picking God of War until, well, further notice. Overwatch versus The Witcher 3. I'm too big an Overwatch fanboy. Controversial decision. They just keep coming, but I stand by my decisions. So Overwatch. Smash Bros. Ultimate versus Halo 2. Ooh. This is interesting. Smash Bros. Ultimate versus Halo 2. I'm gonna pick Smash Bros. Ultimate because I feel like Smash Bros. Ultimate has a lot more replay value to it. You can only play through that same campaign so many times until you're just like, all right. And you can have a different experience every time you play. So I gotta give it to Smash Bros. Ultimate. But Halo 2 is still a great game, so props. Arkham City versus Half-Life 2. This is where my props to Half-Life ends because I've actually played Arkham City and I love it to death. So I'm gonna give it to Arkham City, obviously. Apex versus Bloodborne. I'm gonna give it to Bloodborne again. If anything, it just sucks that Xbox players don't get to experience Bloodborne, man. But they got some good games coming out too, so. If I paid $7 billion to acquire a company, I'm getting all my $7 billion worth. I'm taking all the game. Persona 5 versus RE4, I'm gonna go with RE4. Not much else to be said. The gap just keeps getting smaller and smaller, man. GTA San Andreas versus Call of Duty 4. I'm gonna have to give it to Call of Duty 4. It's that one Call of Duty that everyone can unanimously agree that it was a very high point in the COD franchise. Even though I don't really play it anymore, I'll respect it as such. I might regret that decision later, but I don't right now. We got God of War versus Overwatch. You know, Overwatch might just win. Nah, it won't win. I'm gonna have to give this to Overwatch because I can't explain it, man. I could fanboy about this game for a long time. And for any Overwatch fans out there, I'm a McCree main and I'm a diamond level. So, hey, if you trying to team up sometime, I'm definitely giving Overwatch over God of War. But I do hope Ragnarok lives up to its name. So, yeah. Smash Bros. Ultimate versus Batman Arkham City. I'm gonna give it to Smash Bros. Ultimate again, for the same reason that I picked Smash Bros. Ultimate over Halo 2. So we got Bloodborne versus Bloodborne versus Resident Evil 4. Dang, I'm gonna have to go with Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne. So here we are, top 4. We got COD 4, Overwatch, Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Bloodborne. Let's go ahead and get this list over with. We got COD 4 versus Overwatch. I'm too big a fanboy, man. You saw it coming. I'm picking Overwatch. Listen, if you saw how much time I invested into Overwatch, I do too much, man. I love that game. I do. Now we got Smash Bros versus Bloodborne. Ooh, Smash Bros or Bloodborne? Smash Bros or Bloodborne? This is gonna be so close that I feel bad for my decision either way. But it's gonna be so close. But I'm gonna have to give it to Bloodborne. I don't think there's any use explaining my decisions anymore because I've already gave a good old little synopsis of why I really like these games. So now we're down to the final two, Overwatch or Bloodborne, which, if I actually think about it, those are my 2 most played games on PS4/PS5. Those are my 2 most played games. But this is a competition, and there can only be one winner, and that winner is Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne, y'all. The most I can say is I think Bloodborne is probably my favorite exclusive of the PS4 generation, man. Spider-Man is a close second, but it wasn't on this list. What else? Uncharted 4 was great. If The Last of Us Part 2 was on here, it'd be a very big competitor against Bloodborne because I love that game too. Dang, I know I'm about to catch a lot of flack for saying that. But yeah, man, Bloodborne is just... If you haven't played the game, if you're in for a challenge, go get Bloodborne right now. I'm sure it's not too much money. It's about $20. And listen, I know it's going to be frustrating at first because you don't know what you're doing. But that's the whole magic of it. You're going to figure out what you're doing on your own. You're going to rise through the ranks in that game and you're going to become way better. And it's one of those games where it's so satisfying to beat it because you walked into that game not knowing how to do jack. If the song from Mulan, Make a Man Out of You, was a game, it would be Bloodborne. All right? And I actually got the platinum trophy in that game. So that's how much I was invested into that game. Overwatch is fantastic, and to be honest with you, I have way more hours put into Overwatch than I do Bloodborne. I could play Bloodborne for the rest of the year right now and I'd still have more hours in Overwatch than I do Bloodborne. As a game itself, I don't think I could give it to Overwatch over Bloodborne. It's close. It's close, okay? So honestly, you could see it either way. You could see me picking Overwatch or you could see me picking Bloodborne. But in my noggin right now, the way I'm feeling, and I might be a little biased because I just got off playing Bloodborne not even that long ago. In my head right now, I'm picking Bloodborne. I love that game. It's probably the best PS4 exclusive to me. And that's been my best video game of all time bracket. Again, I'll leave a link to the bracket in the description. If you have your own opinions, you feel free to make your own video. Or if you're not a content creator, be sure to leave your favorite game out of these in the comments. And I'll respect your decision. just as much as I hope you respect mine. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Whether you agree or disagree, I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for taking the time out to, stay tuned for this bracket. Leave a like, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.